Roy Cohn, a name synonymous with ruthless legal tactics, political maneuvering, and controversy, holds a unique place in American history. His career, marked by its polarizing nature, left an indelible mark on politics and law. In this video, we will explore Roy Cohn's life, his early years, his connection to McCarthyism, his legal and business ventures, his influence in New York City, the controversies that surrounded him, his personal life and relationships, his ties to Donald Trump, the ethical considerations of his actions, his legacy, and the complex nature of his character. Roy Cohn's story is one that mirrors the complexities of power and morality, leaving us with questions about the nature of influence and the boundaries of ethics. Early years and rise to prominence. Roy Marcus Cohn was born on February 20, 1927, in the Bronx, New York. Raised in a Jewish family, Cohn's upbringing was characterized by ambition and a desire for success. He attended the Horace Mann School in New York City and later Columbia College, where he graduated at the young age of 20. His rapid ascent in the legal world began when he entered Columbia Law School. Cohn's early legal career was marked by his association with powerful figures. He quickly caught the attention of J. Edgar Hoover, the infamous director of the FBI, who introduced him to influential circles in Washington, D.C. Cohn's ambition and ability to network propelled him into the national spotlight at a remarkably young age. Cohn's connection with McCarthyism. One of the most defining chapters of Roy Cohn's career was his association with Senator Joseph McCarthy during the height of the Red Scare. Cohn served as McCarthy's chief counsel during the Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations hearings on alleged communist infiltration in the U.S. government. Cohn's role in McCarthyism was characterized by his controversial tactics. He used aggressive and often ruthless methods to accuse individuals of communist sympathies, employing guilt by association and innuendo rather than concrete evidence. The atmosphere of fear and suspicion created by these hearings had a profound impact on American politics and civil liberties. Legal and business ventures. Beyond his involvement with McCarthyism, Roy Cohn had a prolific legal career representing high-profile clients. He was known for his aggressive and unapologetic style in the courtroom. His willingness to push legal and ethical boundaries made him a formidable adversary and a sought-after lawyer. Cohn's legal work extended to the worlds of business and entertainment. He became involved in real estate deals, including the construction of the Trump Tower in New York City. His representation of influential figures from the New York City Mafia added another layer of controversy to his career. Influence in New York City. Roy Cohn's influence extended beyond the courtroom. He was deeply entrenched in New York City politics and had connections to powerful figures, including mayors, judges, and business magnates. His involvement in shaping various aspects of the city's landscape left an indelible mark. Cohn's influence could be seen in the spheres of business, real estate, and even social events. He was known for hosting extravagant parties attended by influential figures from politics, entertainment, and society. His network of contacts extended far and wide, further solidifying his status as a power player in the city. Controversies and scandals. While Roy Cohn's legal career was marked by his tenacity and success in the courtroom, it was also characterized by numerous controversies. Allegations of unethical conduct, bribery, and connections to organized crime dogged his reputation throughout his life. Cohn's association with mafia figures, including John Gotti and Carmen Gallant, raised eyebrows and led to questions about the nature of his relationships with these individuals. His legal tactics, often considered ruthless, drew criticism from legal experts and opponents alike. Personal relationships and identity. Cohn's personal life was a subject of intrigue and speculation. Despite his aggressive public persona, he was known to have close friendships and personal relationships with influential individuals, including Barbara Walters and Nancy Reagan. However, he often maintained a veneer of secrecy about his personal life. Cohn's sexuality became a topic of scrutiny, particularly given the societal norms of his era. While he never publicly came out as gay, he faced rumors and allegations about his sexual orientation. His private life raised questions about any potential contradictions or conflicts between his public persona and private identity. Cohn and Donald Trump. The connection between Roy Cohn and Donald Trump is a subject of particular interest. Cohn served as a mentor and advisor to the young real estate developer, introducing him to the world of New York City politics and influential circles. Their working relationship and personal ties were significant. Cohn's influence on Donald Trump's career and political approach cannot be overstated. Trump adopted some of Cohn's aggressive tactics, including a willingness to litigate and a penchant for confrontation. The impact of Cohn's guidance on Trump's rise to power remains a topic of debate. Ethical considerations. Roy Cohn's actions throughout his career raised significant ethical dilemmas. His involvement in McCarthyism, characterized by unsubstantiated accusations and fear-mongering, undermined principles of due process and civil liberties. His legal tactics, which pushed the boundaries of ethics, drew criticism from legal experts and opponents. Cohn's associations with organized crime figures and allegations of unethical conduct cast a shadow over his reputation. His involvement in business deals and political maneuvering also led to questions about the ethics of his actions. Legacy and reflection. The legacy of Roy Cohn is a complex and controversial one. His impact on American politics, law, and society is undeniable. The controversies surrounding his career continue to shake discussions about power, influence, and morality. Cohn's name remains synonymous with ruthless legal tactics, and the term Cohnesque is often used to describe aggressive and unscrupulous behavior in the legal profession. His association with McCarthyism serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of political extremism and fear-mongering. Balanced perspective. As we consider the life and career of Roy Cohn, it is essential to present different viewpoints. Some may argue that Cohn's actions were a reflection of his times, a result of ambition, or a mix of both. Others may view his legacy through a more critical lens, highlighting the damage caused by his tactics and associations. The complex nature of Cohn's character and the ethical considerations of his actions prompt us to engage in thoughtful reflection. How do we assess the legacy of individuals who have had a significant impact on society, even when their actions raise profound ethical questions? Conclusion. Roy Cohn's influence on American politics and law is a story filled with contradictions and controversies. His early years, his association with McCarthyism, his legal and business ventures, his influence in New York City, the scandals that surrounded him, his personal life, and his ties to Donald Trump all contribute to a narrative that challenges our understanding of power and ethics. As we reflect on the life of Roy Cohn, we are left with thought-provoking questions about the nature of influence, the boundaries of ethics, and the complexities of public figures. His story serves as a reminder that the impact of individuals like Cohn can shape the course of history, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to be debated and examined.